Hello? Is anybody out there? Am I even live right now? I think I'm live. What's going on, guys? Dachi, bringing it home for what? How, man? How do you keep doing it? I don't even know. All right, you guys might hear an echo for 1 second. I wanted to test something. So, hang on. Ah, it does work. Okay, cool. What's up, guys? How you guys doing? No, this is not the 24-hour stream. Nope. Hey, holding up so far, Brian? I'm doing okay. No, not the 24-hour stream, guys. Nope. The final 24 hours of Arena. That's the 24-hour one. I got rejected. By who? Fantini, what's going on, man? Oh, the stream title. Ooh, you're right. You're right. Good call. I messed up. Messed that part up, guys. How do I fix this now? Is there a way to fix it? Part 2. The second night. Oops. Can I put that in the title or the description? Does that update? Does that work? Huh. Let me know if that fixed it, guys. Yeah, it worked. Wow. All right, cool. It's updated. Sweet. All right. Um, nice. Cable 2: The Return. Yeah, that would have been a better title. Last last minute little fix there. Hey Brian, what are you aiming for in Arena? Like 20 million, man. I don't know. I'm really trying to go nuts as best I can here, but 20 million is going to be a stretch even. What? Hey Brian, here's a really sad story. I found out today that I actually should have won at qualifications for state, but it's too late for me to go. What? Dude, how's it too late? There's no way that you could possibly do it? What's going on, Yeet? I'll be the first of 1,000 people to ask, did you see Dave get the 5-star cable? I didn't see it yet, but I heard about it. I heard about it. Contest start grinding. All right. You're right. Um, let's start the grind here, guys. Uh, we gotta do a tweet though. Let's make this a quick tweet. Well, first off, does anybody have anything? The tournament roster says you're screwed. Oh man, that's a bummer, dude. That's so lame. All right. Um, let's get this going here. Let's get a tweet. Anybody got anything? Dear at Marvel Champions. Stoked for the 24-hour stream. I hope you know this is not the 24-hour stream. It's coming pretty soon though, guys. And like 12 hours from now is gonna start actually, somewhere around there, maybe a little bit less than that. Ask Kabam if what Mike said about third cable arena is true. No, he already confirmed that. That's already confirmed. A third cable arena is going down. I made it off the toilet. Oh man, that's actually pretty funny, but I don't want to go with 2 bathroom jokes in a row. I made it off the toilet. All right. I don't see anything that I want to throw up there. So I was thinking. I was thinking about one like on the way home from work just in case, because I need to start quickly tonight. So oh man, what was it? All right. Let me. Got any hidden talents? One time I almost beat a Mega Men game. Let's go with Mega Men instead of Mega Man. One time I almost beat a Mega Man game. P.S. I am now live. Alright, let's send that off. Let's get back to the game here. Yeah, we got to start grinding, guys. I'm a little bit behind. I'm a little bit behind to say the least. So here's where I'm at. I'm at about 7 million, and at this point in time, I want it to be at about 8.2 million, ish, right? Ended up having kind of a crazy day. Rearranged my whole schedule so that I could get some grind time in, but yeah, things didn't go out, or things didn't go according to plan so well. But that's all right. We can come back from this. It's not run ending where we're at right now by any means. But I mean, I might have to stay up a little bit later tonight. Oh man, Howard the Duck. I might have to stay up a little bit later tonight than I expected. So I don't know. Tomorrow's 24-hour stream is going to be real interesting, guys. What do you think about Dormammu? I didn't see a ton about Dormammu yet. Should be crazy if Dormammu gets added though. I don't know a ton about Dormammu, period, but you know, apparently it's one of like the craziest Marvel characters ever. Also today I had extra motivation because some guy told me he was gonna beat me to first today. Oh, okay. Yeah, what is that red pocket stuff? The red pocket stuff, dude, that seems pretty cool. It seems like the Lunar New Year event is confusing. It seems pretty cool, guys. I don't know. I'll make a video about it when there's more information. But right now there's not a ton. But basically, it sounds like there's going to be like a new event that's going to be pretty low on the difficulty scale. It seems like they really just want to make it kind of like a celebration thing and not necessarily like a challenge kind of thing. And then it seems like you're going to be able to just get free stuff. Yeah, like if you're not familiar, I don't know. Man, this might sound a little bit racist right here what I'm about to say, but I don't know exactly which countries participate. I know there's definitely some Asian countries that they do like these red envelope things, and around this time of year, for like the Lunar New Year or whatever, like I think China does it. I don't know if other countries do it or not, but they get like these red envelopes and they just have like money in them and stuff. I don't know if it's a China only thing or if it's other countries in Asia or what. My knowledge of it is pretty low. But I mean it should be pretty sweet. Should be pretty sweet. Brian Dormammu was confirmed not playable, but Hood definitely will be. Was it really confirmed that he's not playable? I didn't see that yet today. I saw people saying, I saw like one reply by Kabam Mike saying like we'll just have to wait and find out or something like that. But did he actually update and say that he's not playable? Because apparently, so I saw this about Dormammu, that there is a synergy with Hood. So that makes me think that he is playable. Okay, so some people are saying it is more than one country. Okay, all right, that's what I thought. But you know, because I don't do it, I didn't know. So yeah. Get your 5-star unstoppable classes for another champ. I don't have enough loyalty yet. It's 800,000. Brian, if you place first in Cable Arena, I will give you $50 iTunes card so you can buy a gifting badge. I wouldn't use it anyway, but I think we're both safe because there's no way I'm gonna hit rank 1. There's no way possible. I'm hoping to. I'm hoping to make the top 200. Like I don't even think I'm gonna hit top 100. But we'll see. We'll see. A lot of people apparently went for Cable as the 5-star, so I don't know if they're going for him as the 4-star as a result. I don't know. Or maybe they want to wait until after like the first round or something like that. Brian, IMAX at Panda Express. What do you think? Pizza Hut or Panda Express? I don't have Chinese food pajamas, but I'm gonna rip out the good old pizza pajamas. I don't know. I've never actually had Panda Express. I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of Pizza Hut either. I do like the breadsticks at Pizza Hut, actually. I used to, man. All right, so I used to get like, I don't even think I like the breadsticks. I think I just like the sauce. But of course you need something to eat the sauce with, right? So I would just get like I would get like 2 family orders of breadsticks. I swear, it felt really bad just ordering like, yeah, can I have 2 family orders of these? No, nothing else. And no, it's not for anybody else. It's just for me. Can I just have 2 families worth of it though? Is this a 24-hour live stream? No, 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 no. This is not the 24-hour live stream. I don't know. Dachi Dachi, I would go with a different pizza place. That's just me though, man. I would say pizza. If pizza that's your thing, then go for it. But if you have any other pizza options available to you, that's what I would say. Yo, Brian, how's the grind going? Just tuned in. It's going okay. I'm a little bit behind, but I'm not. It's not like it's not detrimental to the whole cable thing. I'm just a little bit farther back than I want it to be, which honestly just means I'm probably gonna get a little bit less sleep tonight. I don't know. It's really a tough call because it's like, all right, do I stay up later tonight and get a little bit less sleep for the 24-hour live stream, or do I stay up later tonight so that the 24-hour live stream, like, I can get 1,000 streak still and stuff like that. Like I don't know if I'll get a 1,000 streak if I don't stay up a little bit later than I wanted to. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Sadly, Sam's Club and Costco are closed, so I can't get their pizza. Don't those places have like Pizza Huts in them, or is that a different place? Oh, I think like Target has a Pizza Hut in it or something, right? I thought there was Pizza Hut in Costco also, but I don't know. Maybe not. From now, how many hours for the 24-hour stream? So the 24-hour stream is the final 24 hours of Arena. I'll tell you after this round, though, exactly what that'll be. And I am gonna start. I'm gonna start the actual live stream slightly before the 24-hour mark. I just don't know how much earlier than that. It might be like 5-10 minutes. It might be like 30 minutes. I really don't know. No, they make their own. Target has a PS1. Okay, yeah, I didn't know they made their own. Brian, what if you don't get cable? I don't know, man. I'm really not trying to think about that right now. You know what I mean? It's possible, though. It's definitely possible. Hey, Brian, there's no denying that you're late night sensation. I ain't lying. You're a lion, and I'm rhyming. I hope these watchers hit like, cause you're a Zion for all kinds of people, even Hawaiian. That's pretty good, man. I don't know where you come up with these rhymes, Tony Two Nuts, but I appreciate them, man. I like them. What do you think the cutoff for Colossus is gonna be? I don't know. I've been guessing 3.5 million, but I could be way off on that. It's really hard to say. It's if he wasn't with such a a highly sought after feature champion, it'd be a little bit easier to guess. But yeah, I don't know. Just don't even know. Brian, have you seen the New Year thing event coming up? What do you think do you think it'll be a new Chloe's Warriors of Awesomeness? No, no, no. I don't think so. They said in the message that it's going to be a lower difficulty event. It's not going to be something difficult like that. I'm guessing it's just because it's more of a celebration kind of thing instead of a challenge kind of thing. So I will donate $10 for a shout out. Well, it's impossible for you to donate to me, so. But because you said you were willing to, shout out to Liam Vesey. But nobody else. Nobody else gets shout outs. I don't even know why. But you just don't. Will it be like the Rifts? I don't think it's going to be anything on that level. I think it'll be a bunch of free stuff, though, which is cool, right? I like free stuff when they incorporate it into a special event like this instead of just a calendar. Although, I mean, they're doing a calendar as well. But I'm comparing it more specifically to like the January calendar, where like the January calendar, I felt like the rewards are just maybe a little too strong. You know what I mean? Speaking of calendar, Brian, what did you get from your free Tier 4 class catalyst? I haven't opened it yet. I collected it, but I have not opened it. I was thinking today, it kind of times out really well with the whole 24-hour live stream thing. So maybe I'll pop it open at the conclusion of the 24-hour live stream. I think that would be the best thing to do. Did you watch the inauguration? No, I did not. I got a Tier 4 science one. Got my 5th cosmic. Felt bad. Hey man, it might feel bad right now, but there might be something that you really want to use that for later on. You might not feel so bad about it soon. Brian, did you ever watch the 90s X-Men cartoon? I did not. I've heard the theme song or whatever, and the theme song is kind of familiar to me, but no, I never watched the cartoon. Maybe I saw like one episode in my entire life, something like that, but no. Those cartoons, I don't know. I feel like I never woke up early enough to watch them, or maybe I just didn't care enough because I was never that big on watching like TV or movies. Like I would, like if I was up that early, I'd probably just start playing video games immediately. You know, way too involved in the video games versus watching stuff. I got a Tech Cloudless. I landed on a Cosmic last second spun over, which makes me sad because I have 1.5 Cosmic Tier 4s. Oh man, Dachi, that could have been your Kamala Khan right there. Infinite Streak tutorial. I don't have one just yet. It's going to have to come after the Cable 24-hour live stream. Oh, speaking of that, somebody wanted to know exactly when it would be. Sorry. So it's going to be in about 11 hours from now. In 11 hours is when the live stream is going to start, roughly. Give or take a few minutes, right? But the 24 hours is going to start in about 11 hours. I'm glad they fixed that bug. I'm so glad they fixed the bug for the 24-hour live stream. It's going to make it a lot more easier to talk to all of you guys, because I'm sure there's going to be a decent number more than that show up to the late night live streams that come out and stop by the 24-hour one. And if I had to focus on the game that much more to hit the continue button, that would have made it that much more difficult to actually keep up with the chat and everything. Doing Rev Lunges right now. It's actually able to do the guillotine L2 method on Wolverine. Nice, man. Very nice. One day I want to go back and I want to do it just to kind of to get over it kind of thing, you know, like it's still in my mind. It's like, man, Wolverine, he still got the best of me that day, as far as the guillotine challenge goes, at least. So what time do you think that would be? I want to be 7 days in a row on a live stream. I don't know. I'll put a tweet out when I'm getting closer to the time, or when I like figured out a time. Here's the thing. I still have to set a lot of things up for the 24-hour live stream. I don't know how to put a timer on screen for you guys with like OBS, and I want that to be there. So I have to figure that out. Hopefully that's not too difficult. I don't think it'll be too difficult, but I have to set that up. I still have to figure out what I'm doing for all of the spreadsheet tracking stuff. I didn't finalize that yet. I started reading your guys' suggestions, and then yeah, I don't even remember what happened last night, but I didn't get to all of them, so I still have to figure that out. But I'm gonna do that tonight. Um, so yeah, I have to set up a couple other things as well. Are you opening featured 5-star crystal? No, no, I'm not. Cable looks like a sweet champion and everything, but I kind of want someone else for my 5-star featured if I go for one. Brian, what's the difference between generic 6 stone from a class 6 stone? Well, the generic one can work on any of the classes, so it's like almost like a wild card. And they're more valuable for that reason, is that you can put them into any of the champions. So whenever you're using signature stones, you want to use the class ones first. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So here's what I'm thinking as far as the featured 5-star crystals, though, guys. I kind of mentioned, I think I mentioned it last night. I don't know if I mentioned it on stream or if I was just thinking about it. But Guardians of the Galaxy 2 movie is coming out later this year, right? Do you guys think that they're going to add a featured 5-star Rocket Raccoon? If they do that, I would go for it. So I might like start saving up some 5-star shards for that reason. And then if they don't come out with Rocket, then I would just open up like a bunch of regular ones to try to get Star-Lord or something like that. By setup, do you mean you have to have a bucket installed to your chair and strategically set up food and drinks? The food actually, no, no, not even the food. But yeah, there are a couple of things that I have to set up. I have to plug in a new mouse. My mouse has been really annoying me because it double clicks on its own. That only takes like what, 2 minutes, not even. I just been like putting it off, but I actually ordered one a few days ago and it arrived, so I gotta do that. Brian, suggestion on what character to draw? I draw when I'm sad. I don't know. Do you want to give a shot at Karnak? Because yeah, that's the best character to me. I would say Karnak, Groot, or Howard the Duck, one of those three, or just whatever you feel like. I don't know. Rocket Raccoon is not that good. His health is really low. Yeah, I know his health is really low, but he's still my favorite to play with, and I would take him to rank 4, and I would beat not Realm of Legends. I would beat Labyrinth of Legends with Rocket Raccoon. I can guarantee you guys that. If he's in a featured crystal and I pull him out of a featured crystal, I don't care about Star-Lord anymore. It would be all Rocket Raccoon. I'd have to duplicate him too, though, which would be really hard. Ah, man. Try to practice his dodging the L2 from Crossbones sometimes, and it just never works out. I really have to do like a slow motion recording of it or something like that. Draw Brian a rocket. So he drew a rocket the other night, actually, or last night. Brian, should I spend 9,000 units on featured crystals or use all my units in arena to get featured? I mean, are you talking about featured like Cable in the arena? Because might not be the arena to try to get him from arena if you have to spend that many units. I don't know. I don't think spending the units on featured crystals is worth it. If you have to drop like some units in arena to do refreshes, I don't think that's such a bad thing. Like Hood, Hood might be up there too. I don't know. I would say if you have to spend like 1,500 units or less in refreshes to get a featured champion, then it might be worth it. It's really hard to say. When it comes to units and spending it on stuff like that, I mean, like, when it comes to units, spending it on things that are going to be there and last forever, like masteries, of course, it's easy to, recommend and say that's what you should do with them. But when it comes to stuff like this, where if you spend those units on crystals, you might not get the champion. If you spend those units on refreshes, you still might not qualify for the top 400. So it's really hard to say. If you can guarantee that you're going to make top 400 using those units to refresh your champions, then it's worth it. Brian, should I rank up Strange or Black Widow to rank 5? Both are Sig level 90 and 26 respectively. I think Black Widow is the better rank 5. I think Strange is fine at rank 4, although I mean rank 5, yeah, of course, would be a million times better. I mean, they're two different classes, so technically you could just do like both of them once you get the basics, if that's what's holding you up is the basics. I don't know if prestige. I don't know if prestige matters to you or not, but both are relatively low. I think Black Widow is a little bit higher than Doctor Strange. I personally I would go with Black Widow. The thing is with Doctor Strange is his damage going up helps a ton, but his health being increased from ranking up to rank 5 I don't think helps as much as it does for other champions, because you're constantly regaining life when you're fighting with him, so having a higher health pool is not the biggest deal. The damage would be awesome. It would help you gain more life too when you're in the life healing phase. So yeah. Brian, so will the third Cable Arena mess up arena schedule? I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's going to run alongside of another arena. I can check the official forums and see if they posted any other updates about that. Let me check that out real quick as I load up another round in the arena here. Ooh, I do not want to fight Miles Morales. I should have changed up those teams there. Hang on. Okay, so here we go. Perfect. Found it really quickly. So check this out. Oh, this is really small. Hang on. Alright, hopefully that's a little bit more readable for you guys. Whoops. Okay. So Kabam Mike here says, yes, because of the issues we had that caused the chat bar to cover the continue button, we decided that it's only fair to run the arena one more time. It will coincide with the next featured arena we will have running next Thursday, so there'll be 2 arenas running at once. So there you go. Oh man, I'm getting destroyed right now. Why did that not stun me? I feel like that should have stunned me. Alright, there we go. No, spreadsheets. Serious question, should I take my unduped Ultron to rank 5 or my duped Star-Lord to rank 5? I have an unduped 5-star Star-Lord. I think Ultron. I think Ultron all the way. Of course, Star-Lord is amazing, but I don't know. For me, Ultron is just way more useful, even unduped. Oh no. This is bad, guys. I think I just lost this round. It doesn't reflect stun on parries? It definitely does. It happens to me all the time. No, that would have parried him, but yeah, I was a little too low. I shouldn't even have tried for it. Oh well. 2 arenas at once. Wow, so much grinding to do. Yeah, I'm gonna hit up both of them. That's just free units to me. That's an extra 200 units that I'm looking at. Unless the feature champion is someone that I really want and I don't have the time to do both. So yeah, I don't know. Does he get wrecked by Star-Lord? Yeah, Star-Lord, what a champion to lose to. He's like one of the easiest champions to fight, in my opinion. And I lost to him. Are you facing the chat bar continue button glitch as well? I was, but they patched it. If you download the update should be out for everybody. That fixes it. So yeah, if you haven't updated your game yet, do it now. So I looked up Karnak for reference, and I can't find any pics of his in-game model because he looks stupid in comics. He does look stupid in the comments in the comics. I just typed in MCOC Karnak, and it brought up like something. But yeah, if you can't find Karnak, that's cool, man. Just draw something else. No, am I gonna have to watch your level 3? No, guys, I'm doing so poorly right now. Will you be my boyfriend? I will never let you go. I'm gonna have to pass. That's a nice offer though. Wow, I'm getting destroyed here. Haven't got an update, really. Hey Brian, thoughts on the cutoff for cable in the 2-star arena? I think it's going to be about 525,000. Brian, I've reached all the milestones in the 2-star arena. I currently have 270. Do you think I can get to 600,000? I have not lost a single fight in arena. Highest is 60 right now. I think you can. I mean, you would have to put in a lot of rounds, but yeah, I think it's doable. Just depends on what your day looks like. For like tomorrow and the rest of the arena run. Brian, when I look up Karnak MCOC, your poster is the second picture pop up? Really? Interesting. Have you started Tier 4 Basic? I have started Tier 4 Basic, yes. I'm about halfway through Tier 4 Basic. I am not missing a Tier 4 Basic, guys. I haven't missed a Tier 4 Basic in a long time, and I don't plan on starting right now. I definitely need those things. So yeah, we're going for Cable and Tier 4 Basic. How many points do you get per run? So if I don't lose any fights, I get about 832,000. Brian, when I looked up the most notable bald man, your face pops up. Oh, wow. How did I get hit by that? You're a savage for going for it during this. I gotta do it, man. I gotta do it. I don't have that many 5-star champions either, so it did take away from some of my my grinding in the 4-star arena here. But I had to get to the point where I can start using my 5 stars. Brian, how many points in Tier 4 Basic should I get if I want a decent rank rewards? I don't know. I don't know actually. I've heard like 6 million or something like that, but that could be very wrong since a lot of people need Tier 4 Basics at this point. A lot of like the really high-end guys, they're limited by their Tier 4 Basics more than they are the Tier 4 class catalysts. So that number could have jumped up significantly. Someone said 10 plus million. That might be true. Don't even know. Alright. Hey Brian, so it turns out Karnak is bald, so you got that going? Yeah. Apparently. I'm telling you guys, there's a lot of similarities between me and Karnak. It's kind of strange. Except he's just like a much more powerful superhero version of me. And much cooler. And much stronger. And smarter. And, but yeah, other than all that stuff, we're pretty much the same person if you think about it, you know? Hey Brian, finally did it, finish Realm Legends? Nice, man. Congratulations. Brian, can I get an infinite streak in Tier 4 Arena? Yes, you can absolutely get an infinite streak in Tier 4 Arena. I don't know how to explain the best way yet, though, because I don't know what the best way yet is myself. I kind of just forced my way through there with my rank 4 4 stars with some fairly difficult fights. I've been trying for a while now to figure out what the easiest way is to get through there, but been kind of failing miserably. Mostly just because it's one of those things where it's very annoying to test because you have to get like 10 wins before you could even start testing. So it takes a while. I've only like most of the times like if I'm busy or something like that, then I don't test it that week. But there have been times where I've tested it and just found out things that don't work. And then what made it more difficult is I think there's a difference between the Tier 4 Basic Arena and the Tier 4 Class Catalyst Arena. I think it's a very subtle difference, but it's annoying enough that it like messes with the testing. And I tried to ask Kabam about it, but I got no response on the forums. What's up, Brian? So happy to see you going live again. We literally motivate each other for the arena grind. It's true, man. It's true. Finally found a good pick. Lost my pen. Oh, man. You're better than him at making spreadsheets. Alright, so I got one on Karnak there. Even though he could probably just do like a mental spreadsheet. Brian, if I follow you around at Comic-Con, will you get creeped out? Yes. I will get creeped out if you follow me around at Comic-Con. Definitely like come up and say hi and stuff like that, but please don't follow me around. Is Tier 4 Class Catalyst Arena worth it? I have mixed feelings. So I got the final milestone 8 times, or was it 7 times, something like that. Anyway, I opened up 12 of those Ascendant Crystals in total, right? I didn't get a single Tier 4 Class Catalyst. I did get a couple of basic Catalysts, and I feel like if I keep going, then I will get Class Catalysts, and it... I mean, I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you're insane, it's worth it. Like, it's not the most efficient way to spend your time, but if you want to get the best rewards possible in this game, then that is another method of getting rewards. So basically what I'm trying to say is that I'm thinking about going back to doing it. I'm thinking about starting up that madness again. Brian, what's your favorite pie? I don't know if I have a favorite pie. Blueberry? Apple? I don't know. Hey Brian, hey, I have a question that is your personal opinion. Is it funny or sad that my first 4-star was a Punisher? Dude, that's awesome, man. I mean, Punisher's a rare champion. If you pulled him out of like one of your first arena crystals or something like that, you could still be like a decent start to your account. That's pretty good. Hey Brian, is Karnak good? I don't know yet. I haven't really got a chance to test him out yet. I can tell you this much though, playing as Karnak in the arena is not fun at all. His damage seems really low. His specials don't seem very strong. So as far as an arena... Oh man, what was that? I tried to use another medium attack and it just didn't go off. As far as using him in the arena, he's not very good. But that does not mean that he's bad everywhere, and I've heard really good things about him in like Alliance War. Possibly some other places, I don't know. So yeah, I want to try out Karnak more. It's just that I don't have him as a 4-star, and I don't really feel like going around with a 3-star version of him. Thoughts on the Red Pockets and crystals coming in 4 days? Is it just another gifting and greater gifting crystal event? No, I think it's going to be different than that. I think there's going to be a lot more freebies. I think it's going to be pretty cool. I would much rather see an event that's more like one of the Chloe's challenges and stuff like that, but I'm still pretty happy that they're adding this. It's pretty cool. Frojo, what's up, man? 7.84 million. Go back to the arena time for another run. Check in when I get through. All right, cool, man. You are a little bit ahead of me right now, for sure. Karnak is awesome champ, underrated champ. Yeah, I definitely want to play with him more. I just... Like I said, don't have him as the 4-star. I would love to get him as the 4-star. If I was capable of getting a feature champion back when he was a feature champion, hands down, I would have absolutely went for Karnak, no question. But yeah, back then I don't think I stood a chance. Hope not late for the party. Hi, Brian. What's going on, man? Yeah, you're not too late, man. It's going to be going strong here for a little over an hour more, hour and 15, hour and 20 minutes, something like that. What's the red pocket event? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I messed up here. I should use my level 2. Okay, good. Definitely not paying enough attention to the arena tonight. The red pocket event, it's the, for the Lunar New Year. There are some countries that celebrate the Lunar New Year, or like Chinese New Year, sometimes referred to as. I think they're the same thing. If they're not the same thing, then they're just very similar in time, I guess. And people give out these like red envelopes. This is something that people do in real life in certain countries. And they're just doing like something like that in game. We don't know all the details yet. There's going to be a little calendar going on that you have to log in every day to get the best rewards, of course. Then there's some like gifting part of it, and then there's some like relatively easy quest. They said it's not going to be like a challenging quest, it's just more of a participation kind of quest. Doesn't Karnak require both skill and cosmic catalyst to rank up? He does. What champions do you need to complete Road to Labyrinth? Well, if you have Scarlet Witch, that's pretty much the answer to everything. But if you don't have Scarlet Witch, Black Widow is amazing. Crossbones is pretty useful. Yeah, help me out here, guys. Start spouting off some champions to get through Road to the Labyrinth. Right, I think I've made the last 7 live streams. Have you noticed? I have, man. I also saw you said don't forget your name. You're gonna join Twitter, and I saw that you joined Twitter, so it's good. I thought you already had 10 million. I do not, man. A little bit of a rough day as far as finding free time to get in the arena. But it was kind of expected. I was shooting for about 8.2 million by the time I started tonight's live stream. Didn't quite get there. It's okay, though. It's okay. The red envelope has money, a lot of money. Yeah, I've heard from some of my friends. That's the only reason I even know about it. Some of my friends, get the red envelopes and stuff like that, and they've told me like they've gotten quite a bit of money before. It's pretty cool. Brian, do you think I could beat Road to Labyrinth with a level 99 Widow 3-star? I mean, it's possible, but I don't. It's possible, but I don't think you should do it. It's one of those things where I really don't think you should do it. If you have to use him for like one fight or something like that, if you have to use him to get past like Deadpool, who gives people a lot of problems, then it's doable. But if you're using 3-star Black Widow for like the majority of it, then I would say no. I would say just wait. The patience will pay off. How do you get around Safeguard? Champions like Black Widow and Crossbones get around it. At a certain point, towards the end of it, I don't know if you necessarily need to get around it. So you might not necessarily need those champions. You might just have to, do some really long fights. Don't use your heal. All right, good enough. Thank you for doing an Excel spreadsheet of the possible units you can earning a lot of units now. No problem, man. I'm glad to help people out who don't feel like spending a bunch of money in this game, because it's definitely possible to get really far in this game without spending any money. Electra, yes. Electra is another champion that can get through there. Brian just got a 4-star Gambit. Is he any good? I've heard really mixed things about Gambit. The majority of people say that he's not a great champion. I haven't tested him out myself yet, though, and there have been enough people that said that he's a good champion that I wouldn't write him off right away. I wouldn't I wouldn't just say like don't feel too bummed about pulling Gambit. Do some testing of your own. See how he feels to you. Um, I think there are some cool things about him at least, so I don't think he's like a bad champion. But he might not be anything more than like an average champion. I don't know. Hey Brian, simply don't have enough the roster for 4-star cable. How many points for the 3-star? So I can never tell for the in the 4-star arena of how many points it's going to take to get the 3-star featured. But in the 2-star arena, I have a fairly accurate guess. Just because I used to get, I used to get the 3-star from the 2-star arena like every single week. So I watch those cutoffs every single week. And I think he's going to go for about 525,000 in that arena. Brian, any other suggestions? Turns out I'm bad at drawing him. Karnak. You want to do like a Howard the Duck? Whether he's in his mech suit or not? Are you going to go for Dormammu? As a feature champion, probably. If he is a playable champion, I think he's going to be a playable champion, but it hasn't been confirmed yet. So, as a feature champion, I will probably go for Dormammu. I'm not going to go for him as a 5-star. Hi from Greece. What's up, Greece? Do you know after how much time the new champs are added to the crystals? I don't remember exactly. Let's see. Quake was just added, and when was Quake's arena? I don't know. I want to guess like 3 or 4 months after the feature champion. Okay, someone's saying 4 months, and I think that's correct. So yeah, D15 rules. I think you're correct. I think it's 4 months. If anybody else can confirm that, just to yeah, really confirm it. Howard the Duck in Rocket's outfit. Dave, you got a 5-star cable? I heard. I'll probably check out that video after I'm done with the live stream. I don't know. I don't know if I'll have time tonight, actually. So, yeah, we'll see. Brian, should I take unduped 5-star Star-Lord to rank 2 or duped 4-star Wolverine to rank 4? Definitely go with Wolverine. First off, you don't really ever want to upgrade Star-Lord unless he's duped. I mean, you could level him up a little bit as long as it doesn't cost you like any meaningful resources. Like tier 4 basics, don't use him on him unless he's duped already. And yeah, taking a 5-star champion to rank 2 is nothing too special really. I much rather go with the 4-star Wolverine. I feel like they're like about equivalent in power, right? But you know, like if they're the same champion and they're same signature ability and all that good stuff. But you can use 4-star Wolverine in this arena. I feel like it's more useful that way. Would you recommend getting featured 5-stars? Not really. Not really unless you have a decent amount of 5-stars already on your account, or unless it's some ridiculous 5-star, like a ridiculously overpowered champion or something like that. You should open one. Seems like all the YouTubers are getting them. I couldn't, even if I wanted to. I don't have the shards for it. Brian, I've gotten Salve, Parry, and Dexterity. What should I go for next? Do you have Precision and Cruelty in the offensive tree? And if those are too expensive, then I recommend going for Stupefy. Stupefy in the utility tree would also be another really good option, and pretty low budget. I think it's just 1 Stony Mastery core, and you can put 3 points in it. It's a good mastery. Is 4-star Yellow Jacket good? Yellow Jacket's pretty good. He's a pretty decent champion. Some people even consider him to be one of the strongest science champions. Um, I mean, I would say he's above average. I would definitely say he's above average, but nothing like on the insane level. How to get Mastery Core X? Is that the mutant one? Well, I'll just say like any of the class Mastery Cores, you can buy them from the shop. They like rotate. You could also find them in the Catalyst daily events. And then to get the Stony Mastery Cores and Carbonadium Cores, those pretty much have to be purchased with units. There might be some other weird special events going on to get them occasionally, but for the most part, you just have to buy them from units. Brian, does Cable need to be duped to be good? I'm not entirely sure. I haven't even gotten that far into looking at Cable's abilities yet. What kind of music do you listen to? I listen to lots of kinds of music. Yeah, I don't really have any one strong preference when it comes to listening to music, but strongest preference when it comes to playing on my drum set back there is definitely metal. What about the Hood? Hood seems cool. I haven't even seen a ton about him. I know there's like some leaked footage, some like gameplay footage or something like that, but I haven't looked at it yet. You like Justin Bieber? Can't say that I do. Brian, do you watch battle rap? I don't. I have seen a few of those epic rap battles of history videos, though. Those are pretty good. I haven't seen a ton. I'm trying to think like which one was pretty good. I can't even remember, but yeah, they're those videos are pretty good. The ones I've seen. Your favorite champ? It's Rocket Raccoon. And like a close second and third would be Howard the Duck and Karnak, and I'm not sure in what order. Not because any three of those are the most powerful in the game, just because I just happen to like the way they look, and at least two out of the three I know are very fun to play with. What are your plans for 5-star crystals in the future? Hoard them or pop them? So it was going to be popping them, and I just talked about this not that long ago. I'm very tempted to hold my 5-star shards until the next Guardians of the Galaxy movie, which I think is in May. Pretty sure. Like, I had someone check for me today. I was talking to somebody else about this, and somebody checked for me. I think it's May. And I might hold out my crystal shards until then, just to see if they put a featured rocket as a 5-star. I don't know if they would do that or not, but I might hold out just in case. Is your dexterity maxed out? No, I only put 1 point into dexterity. Basically, 1 point into dexterity, 1 point into parry is enough until you get towards the later stages of the game. And then I think 3 points into parry becomes quite useful. Just for the extra damage reduction. But early on, I don't think you need any more than 1 point in either of those. What's your favorite metal song? I don't really have any one favorite song. There's no way to pin it down to one song. I don't even think I have like a top 20 songs of metal. Like, a lot of times what I do is I'll just be on YouTube and I'll pick a song that I like or something like that, right? And I'll start out there, and then I just kind of see wherever YouTube takes me. And if I don't like that song, I'll just skip to the next one. Kind of, I mean, basically like, what's it called? Basically like Pandora, but I feel like there's a lot more stuff available on YouTube. On Pandora, I tried it for a really brief amount of time, and it just kept playing the same songs over and over. Yeah, I thought it was stupid. I mean, of course, it's much better in that you don't have to be playing YouTube. Like, but I'm at my computer all the time, so for me, YouTube is awesome when it comes to finding music like that. Get Spotify, man. Isn't that like the same thing though? Don't they play like the same songs over and over? Like, don't they repeat a lot there too? I'm not saying like over and over, but if you listen to it for like an hour and a half or something like that, like there's gonna be repeat songs in there already in that hour and a half, and that's, I don't know. I feel like that's not what I'm looking for. That, and a lot of times I like to listen to full albums. I listen to a lot of full albums of music. I really enjoy music a lot more when I listen to the full album versus just like one or two tracks. Are you a fan of Creator? Their new songs are pretty sick. I don't think I've heard of them before. Hey Brian, do you listen to music while you work? You trying to get clues about my job? Uh, Sometimes, not at my actual job, but when I'm working on something, like when I'm working on the website, that, man, I don't know how many more hours that's gonna need before it's actually good. Um, when I'm working on the website, I usually have some music going. Get Apple Music. I don't think I'm looking for anything new when it comes to like a music platform or whatever. Like I think YouTube is the best. I can't imagine something being better than YouTube. So I'm just gonna stick with YouTube. Plot twist: he's self-employed. I will say this much about my job. No, I'm not self-employed, and that'll be the end of the job questions for tonight. Who is better, Black Bolt duped or Ant-Man duped? On Ward defense, Ant-Man is a monster on the right node, and when I'm fighting with either of those champions, I much rather be playing as Black Bolt. I actually really like playing as Black Bolt. Between using his level 2 special, which is very powerful, or waiting until I get my level 3 special, and then using that, and then gaining a bunch of energy real quick to gain like a level 1 to extend that stun. I think Black Bolt is a pretty underrated champion, actually. Mount Brian, keep grinding, you Sav. All right, man. Have a good one. Uh, Brian, I've used 1 stars to get through fights 13, 14 in Tier 4 Basic. Might be worth testing. I do want to test more things with 1 star champions. I don't know if I'll test like a full round of 3 1 stars. I mean, maybe I should. I haven't done that yet. What's the win streak you're aiming for? I'm aiming for anything over 1,000. Originally, I thought I was going to be able to pull in like 1,100 or something like that, but I don't think I'm going to make it to 1,100. If I can get to 1,000, I would be happy. And right now, 1,000 is a little bit of a stretch even, so I really have to put in a lot of rounds here. When you run a bleed immune champion with double edge, does he have the attack bonus? Yes. Yes, the attack bonus is still there. The attack bonus is there when the bleed runs out and your champion is not bleeding anymore. The attack bonus is there when you're playing as somebody like Agent Venom, who actually can remove that debuff at the start of the fight. Not always, but sometimes because of his passive ability. So yes to all of that. If they do a 3rd round, he will still go high. Well, they're definitely doing a third round. They already confirmed that. But I agree. I do think he's still going to be pretty high. I don't think he's going to be as high as maybe the first round here, but I do think he's going to be pretty high. Is it better to do the first 3 days of arena or the next 3 days? It it varies. It varies. Normally, like typically, it's better to do the second round. The cutoffs are going to be lower. However, um, if you look at this past time where Nightcrawler was a really high cutoff the first time and then an even higher cutoff the second time, it's proof that yeah, it doesn't always work out that way. It's probably because there was a tier 4 basic going on for the first round, so that's like the biggest factor in determining like the basic cutoff. When it comes to featured cutoffs, I don't think the basic has much of an impact on it. Although maybe there are people out there like me who are going for the featured and stop to get the basic as well. So I really don't know when it comes to featured. I haven't really watched featured cutoffs that much up until recently. What's your goal for your battle chips? I don't even know. I think it'd be cool to hit like 300,000, but I haven't even worked out the math, so I don't even know if that's possible. I don't know if I'm going to get more than that. I don't even know. I'm pretty excited to see where it ends up, though. There we go. I was waiting for you to use that level 1. Aww. Magic in a way has immunity to recoil as she goes into limbo as activate special. I've heard there's something strange about that. I heard it only works like that if you are in limbo. I heard it doesn't recover the health if using your special is what triggered it. I don't know. I haven't actually tested myself. Is Hawkeye any good? There are some people out there that like Hawkeye. I personally am not a fan of him. I will say that he can be useful in the right situation, but I feel like he's just a touch too weak. All around, he's just like, if he was just a little bit stronger in certain areas, he'd be a monster. But because he's not, I feel like he's below average. Brian, when do you think Netmarble is taking over, and do you think they're going to be more giving than Kabam? I don't think anything's changing with the Netmarble takeover. Netmarble is not taking over in terms of game development. That's still all Kabam. They're just taking over in terms of, I don't know, like the business side of it, where like they collect a portion of the money, and I think that's about it really. Maybe there might be like some very small influences and stuff like that. Kabam has been very giving though. Like I don't know. They've been giving more and more and more ever since I started playing this game, and apparently when this game first came out, you know, like they didn't even have shards and stuff like that, so they've been making the game easier over time without the influence of another company. So, Brian, would you go for Baby Groot if he gets added? Yeah, man, I gotta get Baby Groot if he gets added, of course. Do you think if someone could take out all the bosses in AQ on his own without using items, he or she should change alliance? I mean, not necessarily. Are there other people in that alliance that can do the same? Because there are several people in my alliance that can do that. Usually it doesn't work out that way. Usually we kind of share it because, you know, just like whoever's on at the time when the boss opens up. There is one person in my battle group though that probably has like twice as many boss kills as everybody else. Just because he doesn't care and he will go in and fight the boss when there's nodes active all the time. Like more than one node, he'll go in there anyway. He doesn't even care. Oh, whoops, I didn't even realize it's stunned. Okay. What map does your alliance run? We run 5 days of map 5 currently. I'm sure at some point we will get to map 6 a bit, but we are not quite there yet. Hi, Brian. I ain't feeling better yet. Oh, man. Sorry to hear that. Whoops, not paying attention. Just tuned in. I know you answered this like 100 times already, but what do you think the cutoff for classes will be? I was thinking 3.5 million, but I don't know. Oh, man. Mistimed that. Um, yeah, I still kind of think 3.5 million, but I would definitely go higher if you're looking to get Colossus. I could be very wrong about that. I got Nightcrawler with 7 mil. Guess that didn't help lower the points, guys. Yeah, I mean, hey, you did what you had to do. I would have done the same thing in your position. I would have got 7 mil for sure. I was a little bit nervous about getting. I think I got like 6.4 mil the first round, and I was a little bit nervous about that. Brian, what's great about Mordo? Mordo is just a pain to fight. You can't really parry him and then go in for attacks. He has like this. He has like an energy gain effect to him, and I don't even know how Mordo works entirely, and that's why I'm pretty bad at fighting him. But he has like some kind of energy gain thing that in a longer fight, like when you're doing Alliance War and stuff like that, it's really hard to stop him from getting his level 3. His level 3 doesn't hurt that much, so it's not the most devastating thing. You can survive it if you have like a class advantage or something, but it still hurts. And apparently there's some interaction with him and Thorns, so that Thorns still hurts you. I don't understand it fully myself though, so yeah. How do you afford all those Alliance quest maps? My Alliance is only doing map 5 once a week and we still have to donate a lot. I play a lot of Arena, and Arena settles it all pretty much. And then some. Like, we donate, our Alliance actually donates a little bit more than what's required to run map 5. And we're just going to use that to run map 6 when the time comes. Brian, you might get Colossus. I might get Colossus. I'm hopefully not going to get Colossus. Hopefully I'm going to get Colossus on the second round. Because I do want Colossus, but I want Cable first time. Whoop whoop, watching you all night. Alright, cool, man. This is not the 24-hour live stream, though, if people are thinking that. Hopefully everyone knows this is not the 24-hour. The 24-hour starts, what did I say, in like 10 and a half hours or something like that, whatever the time works out to be. The final 24 hours of this arena. And maybe just like a little bit before that to get things rolling. Brian, are you a seasoned summoner? What is seasoned summoner? Is that 2 years into the game? If that's the 2-year title, then I don't have that one. I've only been playing for about little over 13 months, 13 and a half months. So I finished the sketch of Howard, not in the mech suit. Time for detailing. All right, dude, send it over to Twitter when you finish it up, and I'll take a look. The whole stream will take a look. Brian, are you seasoned well? I don't know. I don't have any like garlic on me or anything. I don't have garlic on me because I'm a vampire. Seaton gonna watch your 24-hour stream? I hope so. I hope a bunch of people stop by. That'd be pretty cool. Did they add 5-star version of Doctor Strange? No. And I don't think they're going to for a very long time. What will be the cutoff for Cable? I have no clue. I really don't have any, like, the slightest clue. 17 million? 18 million? I don't know. Brian Grant only comes out at night. Yeah, it's going to be weird doing the stream early. In day hours. Ugh. I'm going to be all tired at first, you know, in, like, the daytime. And then, like, you know, it's like gonna be like 12 o'clock will come by, and then I'll finally start to wake up, you know. Keep it going, Brian. 7 mil so far. Nice work. Grind, grind, grind. Good luck. Be on for your 24-hour stream. Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm a little bit farther behind than I would like to be at this point, but that's okay. I don't think it's gonna kill the run. I think we'll get there. Bye, Brian. Don't want to go, but I have to go to the doctors. All right, dude. Good luck, man. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. Hopefully you feel better. Coffee is life. For some people. I've never had a cup of coffee, and the 24-hour live stream is not when I'm gonna start. You will get a lot more viewers during the day. I'm sure I will. The question is how many. Like, do you guys think it'll be over 1,000? I don't know if it'll be quite that high, right? I'm thinking maybe like double what I usually get. Maybe like 700. Right now we're at 350, which is kind of a lot. But I guess that's the cable hype. Cutoff for cable will be 15.5 mil. That's my prediction, because lots of people don't want to grind that hard for 18 mil, 19, or even 20. You might be right. You might be totally right. I'm sure a lot of people tried to get cable from the crystal so that they didn't have to go through such a grind. And a lot of people got the 5-star version, so maybe they're not up for the grind. I don't know. Do you lose recoil on Special 3 too? So yeah, you take damage now from recoil on Special 3. Used to not be like that, but apparently that was just a bug, which a lot of people called from the beginning. A lot of people, said that recoil always did damage on level 3, and then when they made the update that changed recoil, like I didn't have it before that. So when they made that change, it bugged out on level 3 and didn't hurt you. Nah, bro, it's the Brian hype. You're a hero to us all. Thanks, man. Yeah, I hope that I didn't influence the score too much, right? Like, I don't think I did. Because there are definitely other champions that I was not going for at all and were extremely hyped. Like Ghost Rider, right? I wasn't going for Ghost Rider, but Ghost Rider was extremely hyped. And now people's rosters have improved, and Cable is one of those really hyped champions. So yeah, I don't know. Do you ever shave? Like clean shave? No. But yeah, I just use like a buzzer. And I used to use like the same attachment for my beard as my head, so I used to just do one of these where it was just like go all the way around my head. But now I use like 2 slightly different attachments. I'm actually due for a trim here, but oh well. Contacts? Question mark. Why glasses? I use contacts occasionally. They're just kind of annoying. Glasses are annoying too, but I need to see, so yeah, glasses are slightly less annoying. Who has the highest PvP streak globally? I don't know. We definitely found somebody that had over 1,000 before, and I think I've seen others with over 1,000. At some point, I want to go for 2,000, guys. Like, this is, we're talking sometime way in the future, right? I want to go for 2,000, which is insane, right? I would have to average 666 wins every single day. I don't know if it's possible. I have no clue if it's possible, so I'll probably make a different goal of like 1,500, because I think that's possible. I think it's going to be still insanely difficult to do and pull off, but I do think it's possible. So at some point I want to go for that, but I would have to not be working for those days and stuff like that, and just go absolutely insane, like 20-hour streams every day or something like that. Edgar, what's going on? For Loki in the house. Laser eye surgery. Laser eye surgery is definitely something that I might do at some point in the future. I don't have any money to do it right now, and I don't think you can see too well for like the first like a week or two after or something like that. I've heard. I don't know. At least for the first couple of days, I think. Right? I think you have to like pretty much rest your eyes and stuff like that. Maybe you can see well, but it's just you like real sensitive to light. I don't know exactly, but yeah. In any case, I might get laser eye surgery at some point. For now, I'm okay with the glasses though. Highest PvP is 1300 and 1600. Ooh. If I could, like, see that's kind of bad. If like if all right, let's say that we knew for sure that 1600 was the highest, right? I would try to break that record. I like it's almost better if I don't know what the highest is. And here's the other thing too. Like technically, there's a way to get infinite, right? You just have to do the 1v1 fight. And if you just keep loading in your highest champions, you could win those fights every single time without losing. So technically, you could have like a 100,000 streak, but I'm not so interested in doing that. I'm more interested in seeing like what's the highest you can get in a single 3v3 event. So I would need to see like a screenshot of the streak in a single 3v3 event to confirm that it's the highest. Without that, then I don't know where that streak came from. What champion needs to be nerfed a little? I don't know. Should we go on the usual nerf Scarlet Witch rant, or should we avoid that tonight? I think maybe we should avoid that tonight. Yeah. Let's avoid that for tonight. Maybe too many nights in a row talking about Scarlet Witch a little bit. Brian, have you ever had a PS2? Sort of. I think it was like my brother's, but we were living together at the time, so kind of like a shared one. Avoid. Yeah, I'll avoid it for tonight, guys. We need to give it a rest a little bit here. I don't know. Maybe sometime tomorrow if I get really tired. I'm gonna try to avoid it tomorrow too, but if I start to get tired, I can't control what I talk about. I might go on a Scarlet Witch rant. I don't know. Who do you think needs to be improved? The biggest two, in my opinion, is like Winter Soldier and Punisher. Aside from that, Spider-Gwen here could use a little improving. I'm sure there are others, but those are probably the biggest three that stand out to me. I don't think Joe Fixit is on that list. I only said that because somebody mentioned Joe Fixit, but yeah, I don't think Joe Fixit is on that list. I think Joe Fixit is fine where he's at. Not that he's like a super great champion or anything like that, but I think he's good enough. Somebody said Hulk. I would disagree with Hulk. I think Hulk is one of the most underrated champions in the entire game. He's not a god tier champion either, but I think he's very strong. I think he's just more on the bland, plain side of champions, and I think that's the problem that people actually have with him. But if people actually use him, he's good. I agree with Dachi Dachi. I think Kamala needs to be improved in that way as well. Where Kamala Khan would not be... She would still not be an overpowered champion if they made the change to her level 3 special that gains you a Fury stack. If they made that stackable and still permanent, then I think Kamala Khan would be fine. She wouldn't be a champion that you want to use all the time, but she would be interesting enough to do on occasion, or like to use on occasion, and be like a fun champion actually. Like I am, like when I meet Kabam again at Comic-Con, I'm gonna be pushing for stuff like that. Like please do more stuff like that. You know, make Kamala Khan have something interesting about her in that way. Play with your Hulk? I play with my Hulk all the time. I use Hulk in every single Alliance War on offense. And he's the one that got me through a good portion of Realm of Legends. So yeah. Brian, please answer. How much do you think it will cost to be in MMX IV Alliance? I have no idea. I I couldn't even tell you. James Ladd is saying some pretty racist stuff here, man. Uh, are you James Ladd? Yeah, man, that's not cool. I only see one thing, so I'm gonna time you out for now, man. But don't, if you start saying more racist stuff, then I'm just gonna ban you right away next time. We don't need that kind of stuff in here. Or maybe there was more than one stuff, but I only saw one. Yeah, I don't know. Guys, let me know if you start saying more racist stuff, then I'll ban him. But yeah, it's harder when I don't see it. Like I don't want to ban somebody if I don't see all the bad stuff they're doing, kind of thing. Yo, Brian, they should put in a 5x multiplier. I don't know if that would do so much of a change to anything in the arena. Pretty much, like, I don't think it would change anything at all, really. I think the 3x one is fine, unless there was like some special thing for the 5x one. Like Dave has a pretty good idea about having like a temporary hard fight or something that would increase points somehow. I don't know. I'd rather have him explain it because I would just mess up his idea. Hey Brian, what's going on? Stream finally able to sell and watch the stream. What's going on, Cap? Brian, what character has the best animations in your opinion? Best animations, Howard the Duck. No one else even comes close to the best animations other than Howard the Duck. Like he's a level above the next highest one, which I don't even know what the next highest one would be. There's a lot of good animations in this game, so it's hard to pick what would be like second place, but for first, I'm sold on Howard the Duck. I'm gonna get hit with a level 3 here, aren't I? Please don't use it, please don't use it. Oh, he used it. Do you know people in your alliance personally? No, like not in outside of the game. No, I don't. But we've been playing together for a long enough time that I kind of know some of their personal things about them, kind of thing, you know. Brian, you're gonna be playing the New Year event, of course. Absolutely. Hey Brian, gonna ask a little advice. Who do you think is the best to use my Awakening Gem on? Guillotine, the original Vision, Cyclops 90s, or Colossus? Okay, so that is. Are we talking? We're talking about 4-star here, and if we are, that's your generic one. I would not go with Guillotine. I would not go with Cyclops or Colossus. I mean, Vision is the best out of those 4, but I still don't know if I would use it, honestly. Like, if you're set on wanting to use it, then I would go with Vision, but I might just hold off for someone else. I don't know. Using a generic Awakening Gem is scary, because they're so hard to come by, right? Oh, I was supposed to move an Alliance quest. I just completely blanked, guys. I was supposed to move an Alliance quest. I don't think I'm holding up my Alliance, because I don't think we're going to move on to Tier 3 until the morning. But I have to go move in Alliance Quest after these 2 rounds here. Favorite old school game, Brian? Oh man, there's so many old school games that I like. Favorite one. Honestly, probably the Mega Man games, the older Mega Man games. I think they were way ahead of their time. Really fun to play, really challenging. Which is weird because I just tweeted Kabam something about Mega Man tonight. I'm trying to think of some others. Because there really is a ton, but yeah, I don't know. It depends on how far you guys want to go back in history here. Um, hmm. I'm about to watch, like, after the cable grind weekend, or maybe after I end the stream tonight, I'm gonna watch a talk actually about Marble Madness. I don't know if you guys played that game for original Nintendo. Marble Madness was a pretty sweet game. Zelda, yes, Zelda definitely is up there. Somebody mentioned Zelda. Oh man, yes, I absolutely love the Zelda series, especially the ones on Game Boy. Actually, Link's Awakening is probably my favorite Zelda game. Which there's a lot of really good Zelda games, right? Like Ocarina of Time, Link to the Past, just the first Zelda game. There's a bunch of really good Zelda games, but I think Link's Awakening is actually my favorite. Which might be strange because a lot of people... I don't know if a lot of people got into that one as much. Link to the Past was definitely is really high up on my list though as well. Kingdom Hearts. I did not play Kingdom Hearts, but I hear it's a pretty fun game. Bomberman. Ah man, Bomberman is not one of my favorites. But have you guys ever played this game called Saturn Bomberman, where you could have like 8 people playing at the same time or something like that? For like back then, 8 people playing at the same time on the same screen, not over the internet. It was just insane. I mean, even today, that's a lot of people on one screen, not over the internet. Let me scroll up here through some of these other games that you guys are saying. Mario, Super Mario 64 is definitely up there for one of my favorite games of all time. Really good game. I've watched a lot of Super Mario 64 speed runs, actually. Just like the background while I was doing other stuff. Spyro the Dragon. Spyro is a really good game, actually. I really enjoyed the... I played like the first 2 Spyros. I had a lot of fun playing those. Secret of Mana. Oh, yeah. Secret of Mana was awesome. Donkey Kong. Yes. Played a lot of Donkey Kong. Mario Kart. Yes. So there's way too many good games to pick like a good one or our favorite one. Metal Slug, yes. Metal Slug in the arcade, super awesome. There's so many good old games, guys. Oh man. Oh, I was gonna take this path over here, but that's taken. Okay. I moved really late here. I swear my energy hasn't been capped that long. When I started the stream, I had 4 out of 5. There's really not many places to go. I guess I'm gonna go over here. You know what? Let me... Golden Axe. Yes, Golden Axe, very good. Harvest Moon. Played Harvest Moon. Have you ever played Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Old School? Yes. I played 1 and 2 on NES, and then I played Turtles in Time was a very good game. Does anybody remember this phrase? Big Apple, 3 a.m. GoldenEye, yes. GoldenEye and Perfect Dark. Pokemon, yep. I'm gonna hide the game stream here real quick. I just want to check my alliance chat in case they were telling me to go someplace. But no, they were not. Okay. Let me put the game back on here. Final Fantasy. I've definitely played some of the Final Fantasies. I played 7, 9, and 10. Um, 7 has some of the best game music that I have ever heard. Like, I still listen to some of the Final Fantasy music on YouTube, actually. Um, Turok Dinosaur Hunter on N64. Oh man, it was good and bad at the same time. I feel like I want to play some of these games right now, guys. Like, what? Why'd you guys start naming games? Like, I want to just. Can we just switch the stream over to one of these games? All right, let me make a move here. There's like no good place to move. I feel bad about taking like going any of these places, right? So the top node is down. These nodes are pretty much down. I have to take that other one where JDam is currently at. All right, let's just go there. Whatever. Really awkward move here, but it's the only place to go. Should do a retro stream one night, maybe. I don't know. It's tempting because I really like those games a lot, but at the same time, I don't know how entertaining it would actually be for people to watch. So, yeah, I don't know. Are you a Pokemon fan, Brian? I am. Whoa, whoa. I looked up 1 second at the chat. What happened? Did she evade me? I thought I was safe mid-combo. That just cost me my strange pretty much here. Brian, ever played Metroid or Contra? Yes, I've played both of those games. Diablo 2 speedrun. I could do a Diablo 2 speedrun. Don't tempt me. Ooh, okay. That would have been a really bad evade if I actually got caught. I'm trying to wait till my my life regen comes around here. Because I really need a little bit more life than this. Alright, that's good enough. I actually hope this special 3 does not kill Black Widow because I want to heal up a little bit more off of it. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Alright, not bad. Not bad. You won't. I swear, I would... Don't even tempt me on the Diablo 2 speedrun, guys. Do not even tempt me. I'll do a GoldenEye speedrun if I have to, alright? Sonic the Hedgehog? I wasn't a huge fan of Sonic, but I definitely enjoyed playing some of the older ones. Sonic when you're running through the tube, with like Sonic and Tails and stuff like that, actually that was really fun. James is back. James, come on, man. What are you saying, man? Sorry for being racist, Brian. I was like crying. All right. All right, man. One last chance. Anything racist, like you're banned instantly. So yeah, that's it. All right. Um, Sonic Adventure 2 battle. Is that what it was called? Because that was really fun. Crash Bandicoot. I actually did not really get into Crash Bandicoot. Sunset Riders. Yeah, Sunset Riders is an amazing game. I wasn't that into Crash Bandicoot though. All right, let me Let me minimize the game here one more second here. I just want to let these guys know that they're free to move. I'm just going to go to my line chat real quick here. Um, Hang on a sec here, guys. I don't even know if these guys are still awake, but yeah. Okay. Conker's Bad Fur Day. I actually never played Conkers. I I want to still. Like I feel like it's a game that I have to go back and play, right? Diablo 2 hardcore speedrun? I don't know of any other kind of speedrun. I would totally do it on hardcore, sure. Brian Howard is done, but he isn't looking as good as Rock from yesterday. I'll tweet it right now. All right, cool, man. Let's, well, we got a little bit of downtime here. Actually, let me see how much time we have left before my champions are up here. All right, we actually have about 10 minutes. So we have a little bit of time to kill. Probably spend my energy or something like that. Probably go spend the energy. Let's check out Dachi's tweet though real quick here. Brian, can you open some crystals, please? I'm only gonna do the normal crystals that I open up at the end of the stream. I'm not gonna do any other crystals tonight. Earthworm Jim? Oh man, I don't think I liked Earthworm Jim. I don't know. I'd have to play it again. I think when I played it, uh, maybe it was too hard for me at the time or something like that. I'm not even sure. When is the 24-hour stream? The 24-hour stream is in about 9.5 hours. It's gonna start in about 9.5 hours, something like that. The tweet's out. All right. Let's check this out, guys. Dude, he looks pretty sweet, man. Here, I'll show you guys. Check that out. It's not too bad. He looks like a lot more tough in this picture than he does in game. I like it though, man. I like it. It's good. Did you ever play Terminator on the Super Nintendo? I don't think so. I don't think I played Terminator. I just thought of another game that's a little bit less known that was on Super Nintendo though. You guys ever played a game called Smash TV? That game was pretty fun. Or like, or no, I think it was Smash TV on regular Nintendo. I think there was a Super Smash TV on Super Nintendo. I think. Really fun multiplayer games. All right, well, let's go back to the game here. Whoops, there we go. Brian, when are you using all your battle chips? Right before the 24-hour live stream. I don't think I'm going to do it live. I think I'm going to make it a separate video. I think I'm going to do a separate video for that right before I go live. Or like a couple of hours before I go live, right? And then I'm going to... Whatever like remainder I have left over, I'm just going to give to my alliance. Ooh, I didn't even donate this week, guys. I never donated this week. My leader keeps like my Lance leader keeps a spreadsheet of all the donations and stuff like that, and we're supposed to donate on every Thursday when summer advancement comes around, and I just completely forgot. Somebody mentioned it. I was like, yeah, I'll do that after I'll do that after after I finish the round in arena. I'm trying to think, like, is it gonna be too late now? I think he checks it on Saturdays. All right, let's go donate. If anything, I have proof here on the stream. I'll show him. Yeah, let's go do some donating. Are you guys totally psyched about this awesome live stream donation that's going on right now? Sometimes I just like to get hyped about the dumbest things, you know? All right. Let me see if I remember exactly how much to donate here. So loyalty I know is 12,500. Battle chips, I can't remember the exact amount. I think it's like 42,667. If not, whatever. He keeps track of it. And the gold I think is 133,000. I don't think you could donate more than 100,000 at a time, though. Or maybe it was, yeah, I think this is it. Brian Science Leader is also a spreadsheet nerd. Yeah, man. I was pretty psyched about that. I think that was how I got in. Is I like one of the officers is the person that I talked to, and they were like asking me questions, and I was like, you know, it'd probably be easy if you just checked out this video. It shows my entire account and stuff like that. And they were like, oh, you like spreadsheets? So does the Alliance Leader. You're in. So yeah. Oh, I didn't even hit the helps. That's what I wanted to do after that round of arena as well. Are you guys ready for this awesome stream of hitting the help button over and over and over? Wait, we can type in donations, always press the plus and minus buttons? Oh man, I can't imagine hitting the plus button to get to 133,000. Brian, what's the best route to get a ton of ISO? Really, it just comes from duplicating champions. That's the best source. Nothing else even compares to it. I don't think there's a single quest out there that you can just like farm over and over that has like a super high amount of ISO 8s. So yeah, just do things in the game that are gonna get you more, you know, shards and stuff like that. So just getting the arena milestones and stuff like that definitely helps. Oh, you know what? I wanted to spend some energy. Let's go spend some energy, guys. Let's do that real quick here. Act 4 is good for farming ISO. It gives some, but I feel like it takes so much energy that I can't really consider it a good source of farming it. I keep going into arena. Brian, I got my vision Age of Ultron to 77. Should I just max him out at this point? I would put 2 signature levels into him. I'd get him to 79. This way, if you duplicate him 2 more times from a crystal, you wouldn't be wasting signature levels. Besides Scarlet Witch, who is the strongest? Well, it varies a lot depending on what you're talking about or what you're actually doing. There are a lot of champions that are very strong, but when it comes to any one champion just like dominating multiple areas of the game, she's really the only person. How long have you been streaming? About an hour and 45 minutes now. This is not the 24-hour live stream. I want to make that clear again. The 24-hour live stream starts later today. It starts in like 9 hours or 9.5 or something like that. I would say Black Widow is probably the second biggest offender of being maybe just a little too strong. Um, Actually, not even maybe. Definitely too strong. Oh, my sound way too loud again? Alright, there we go. Every time I minimize the game and stuff like that and come back, the sound gets really loud, in-game sound. But yeah, I would say out of the God tier champions, that really I only have a problem with two of them being too good. Scarlet Witch by far, and then also Black Widow to some degree. Not that I think neither of them need to be nerfed to the ground. I still think that they should be like very, very strong champions, even still God tier champions maybe. Well, the graphics are bugging out. But I do feel like they need to be toned down just a little bit. But yeah, alright. I've already said too much. I've said too much. I said I wasn't going to talk about this tonight. Dude, sorry for asking, but how old are you? I am 29 years old. Stop trying to nerf her. I'm trying to dupe Scarlet Witch. Hey, I still am too. Until the nerf actually happens, I'm still going for Scarlet Witch myself. Brian, I also got this really cool Spider-Man and Venom drawing that took me a couple of days to actually do. Dude, send it over. Let's see it. Gotta go, Brian. Love the stream, though. Alright, cool, man. Have a good one. What champion's immune to evade? Well, pretty much Black Widow, Falcon to some degree, and then some other champions also to some degree, like Crossbones and Elektra. Cutoff for Colossus. I don't know exactly, but I'm guessing like 3.5 million. I could be way off. Definitely score higher if you're going for Colossus. Hey Brian, how much sleep do you usually get per night? On average, like 4 to 6 hours. Consider it sent. Yeah, let me know when it's actually sent. For sure, and then we'll check it out. Brian, in your opinion, which is easier, Act 4 or Realm of Legends? I would say Realm of Legends, for sure. How do you go to the bathroom midstream? I'm just gonna get up and go to the bathroom. I'm not, I'm not crazy. Like, well, I mean, you might consider me crazy, but I'm not that crazy. All right. I don't have like a bucket here next to me or anything. You doing the Tier 4 Basic Arena? I am doing the Tier 4 Basic Arena. I'm about halfway through it. Brian, did you get the mail on the Lunar New Year event? If so, what's your opinion on it? I think it's cool that they're doing something for it. I think it's just going to be kind of a light event by the sounds of it. It sounds like there'll be enough to make things interesting in game while it's here, but nothing that's too crazy, you know? What if you gotta poop? Then I'm gonna go poop. I am also not gonna stay in my seat here while I do that. I'm also gonna get up and use the bathroom for that. What do I need to beat Realm of Legends, Brian? You really just need an answer for Wolverine. Any champion could beat any of the other champions except for Wolverine. Wolverine, there's only a few solutions to. Some people do it with with guillotine and think that that's the easiest solution. And if you can pull off the guillotine trick where you reverse his healing, then that is awesome. I failed at it though. And I think the safest way is the way that I followed up with after that was a 3-star Black Widow that I got to Signature 99. Brian, it's tweeted. Alright, I'll check it out after this. I am dying to poison here. Whew, just barely made it. Let me make this move here as well. Just short of beating the boss here. Lame. Alright, let's go check out Dachi's drawing here. Brian, why didn't you bring a Poison Immune champion? I don't need it for this fight. That fight, just one fight, not the biggest deal. Hang on. Alright, here we go, guys. Let me switch this over. It's pretty good, man. Did you say that this was Venom, though? I really do. I hope this doesn't sound insulting, but I only know Venom from very few sources, so it just doesn't look like the Venom that I know. Is this like a different version of Venom than the one in game kind of thing? Or did I mistake you? Or did I read what you actually wrote for the champion? It looks good though. I mean, whatever it is. Yeah, it's a weird version of him. Oh, okay, okay. It looks pretty good though. I like the detail in it. I'm pretty sure it's anti-venom. Okay. Somebody else was talking about that not too long ago on the stream here. Alright, let's get back to the game here because we don't have too much time left in the stream. But it looks cool, man. It looks really cool. If you guys have more art, if there's other people doing some sweet art like this too, you can definitely send it over on Twitter. I don't know if I'll check it out like every single time somebody says they sent me something, just because there's a lot of people here, and I don't know how many of you guys are artists, and yeah, there's only so many times I can minimize the game here, but we'll definitely check it out from time to time for sure. Alright, let's grab this crystal. We're actually coming down to the end of the stream here because I do need to do some other things while I do the next round of arena. I'm definitely staying up to do probably, definitely one more round, but probably 2 more rounds. Nice, it looks like our alliance is killing it. We're already 2/3 of the way there. The full day hasn't even passed yet. Am I in the lead? I'm in the lead. Nice. Oh, you guys can't see. I'm in the lead. Nice. Not by much. You guys didn't see the second place guy. There's a bunch of people that are very close to me. It's almost Quest Crystal opening time. Should I do that at the end of the 24-hour stream, guys? There's going to be like a bunch of people there who have never come to one of my streams before. They don't know. They don't know about the Quest Crystal opening. Only you late night live stream followers know about the Quest Crystal opening. Like at the 24-hour mark, I'll just go completely silent, and we'll just move on to you know, the crystals moving into position there. Let's do like 2 more rounds here, and then I'm gonna call it for the night. Or maybe just this one round actually, since I don't have any other champions refreshed yet. And then we'll go spin open some crystals and call it. Brian, what's your job outside of YouTube? I don't really want to talk about my job, but I will say this: YouTube is not my job at all. Open 10 Premier crystals. I might open up a few crystals during the 24-hour live stream. Not many. I was thinking like maybe after every round I could just like spin open one just to see if I got lucky or something like that. So it would be like a really small amount throughout the whole day. But I don't know. What time is it for you? It's 3:25 a.m. right now. I am not paying attention to the fight here. Did you ever get into Street Fighter? Yes. Huge fan of Street Fighter. It's probably my favorite multiplayer fighting game. Because this is technically my favorite fighting game now. But as far as like, you know, Mortal Kombat, Tekken, whatever, all those other fighting games, Street Fighter for me is by far my favorite. Played a ton of Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter Alpha 3, some of the other Street Fighters mixed in there. I played a bunch of Street Fighter 4. I actually played Street Fighter 4 for PC, and it was an absolutely terrible experience, yet somehow I still had a fun time playing it. I was playing with keyboard. I was playing with keyboard online, and it was terrible. The only thing that made it really fun was I was playing against people that I knew. I wasn't playing like against random people. So I was playing against people that I knew, and we were just like trash talking each other, and it made it pretty fun. All right, let's go hit up the crystals a little bit here. Brian, can you stream until 4 a.m.? Not tonight. Not tonight. I will be here tomorrow at 4 a.m. though. I'll be here tomorrow for more than 24 hours. Don't know how much more than that, but definitely going to start a little bit before the 24-hour mark. Whoops, what just happened there? Alright, let's spin open the usual Alliance crystal first. Be pretty crazy. I guess I'm gonna spin one of these open during the 24-hour stream as well, so be nuts if I pulled like the 4-star during that. Call it at the 400 win mark. Maybe I should do that. I don't know. I'll probably just call it after these crystals because I am still gonna be. I'm gonna be up for a while, guys. I'm gonna be up for a while. I might not go to sleep until I get 500 wins, or very close to it. So, Brian, what about Mike Tyson or Mike Tyson Punch Out or Double Dragon? Yes, I played both of those. Definitely played both of those. Was it Double Dragon 4? I think Double Dragon 4 was the one that I played the most of. Was it 2 or 4? I think it was 4. It was on regular, NES. That was pretty fun. That was a really tough game once it got to the harder levels. Whoa, why am I opening up so many of these? Guys, what did I just do? I usually only open up one of these. Talking about old classic games. Mistakes have been made. Now I'm gonna have to spend more loyalty if I want to keep opening these things. Brian, if you're gonna stay up, you might as well stream. Yeah, you're right in a sense, but I also have other work that I have to do while I'm grinding, so I can't talk to you guys and do all of that at the same time. So yeah. All right, let's spin open the battle chip crystals here. I wish Kabam would just rename them to battle chip crystals. Arena crystals. Alright, let's hope for some units, guys. Let's hope for some units. Tease us with one quest crystal. Brian, start opening 4-star for every million points you get starting at 13 million. No way, dude. I can't do it. Brian is duped Star-Lord slash Rocket. Guillotine and Cyclops Wolverine crit team a good Realm of Legends roster? It probably is. I think so, Dachi Dachi. I would just have to look at it myself to know for sure. It sounds like it would be, though. Brian, why do you keep all the crystals? It's just fun. There's really no good reason for it, other than it's fun. You motivate me to grind. That's good, man. We should all be grinding together, basically. Like tomorrow during the live stream, I hope you guys spend some time in the arena as well. What are you gonna do for 13,000 subs? Nothing. Like it's cool. I'll be happy when I get there, but I don't have any plans. Maybe something at 15. I don't have anything planned yet. Maybe I could figure something out for 15,000 because that's a pretty big milestone. You should put your Twitter in the description and link the stream on your Twitter whenever you are live. It may help view count. Maybe. My Twitter is in the description of the channel. Maybe I should put a link to the live stream on my Twitter though. Maybe I could do like a pinned tweet or something like that. That's probably a good idea. Maybe I'll do that. To beat Realm Legends, probably not if you have a stash ready. But for Realm Legends, you definitely need units. Yeah. The big unit grind has started, guys. Hopefully I won't have to spend too many units going forward. Unless it's on something really cool like a Deadpool. If they sell Deadpool for units, that is. I think we got all gold here, didn't we? We did. We got all gold. Brian, just a question, mate. You, Seaton, Dave always use SP1 or SP2 after 5-hit combo, but many times opponent is blocking after reaching 5-hit combo. When I do it, and I ain't slow, you do have to do it very quickly. Very, very quickly. And there are certain champions out there that I feel like are harder to do it than others. So I don't know. I don't really know if I can help you there or not, to be honest. I don't know. I used to do it after a 4-hit combo because I found it was a lot easier after 4-hit combo, but getting that extra hit in and using a special was nice. Oh, people are saying end with medium. Maybe it's harder if you're not ending with medium. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, guys, that is the end of tonight's live stream. Just in case somebody just so happened to stop by the stream right now before I end things and they're curious where I ended up in Arena, we'll go to that screen real quick here. Oh, and you can see my basic score right there as well. So when it comes to the basic, I should say this too. I messed up when I was going for the basic, and I threw the wrong team in there, and I actually lost and had to start the streak over, which I was really mad about because I was already taking away time from grinding to get cable, and I had to start my streak over in the basic. Now I'm safe again, and I'm not gonna make that same mistake again. But that really pissed me off. But anyway, as for cable, just under 8 million. I'm gonna do at least one more full run, probably 2 more full runs, which should give me roughly 8.7 million, or if I get in 2 runs, about 9.5. Yeah, I'd really like to get in a second run. I'll probably do a second run. I don't know. Anyway, though, guys, that's it for tonight. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully, you guys check out the 24-hour live stream later on today, which will be in roughly 9 hours from now. And yeah, have a good night, guys.